And finally, new rule, 3 cheers for the millennials who've signed up by the tens of thousands for human challenge trials. Yeah, volunteering to be injected with the coronavirus in order to expedite a vaccine. What a great way to fight that generation's reputation for being safety-obsessed scaredy cats. Same with the recent street protests, proving young people will risk going out for an important cause. And here's another, stopping us from falling into a depression. You know, restaurants are open again, but too many are still afraid to go. We need someone to lead us back to a life not dominated by fear. And millennials, you have just the immune systems to do it. You know, the greatest generation wasn't great before World War II. The war made them great because they rose to the challenge. This is your challenge. And I'm not asking you to storm the beaches at Normandy. Just storm the beaches and the stores. Go to the mall and buy some pants. Remember pants. Be a hero just by living your best pre-corona life because you are the least likely to die from it. Can it get you? Yeah, of course, as so many other things that are still very unlikely can as well. I'm looking at you texting while driving. So wear the masks, do the precautions, but live. This is a result of a generation that was helicopter parented, which made you crazy. It's not your fault. But this is your opportunity to conquer your big nemesis, anxiety, and show the world you're not scaredy cats. And you shouldn't be. You know how many people in Japan under 30 have died of COVID? 1. And he was a sumo wrestler. You know how many people of any age have died in all of Taiwan? 7. In super dense Hong Kong? 4. And that is in large part because they are simply healthier to begin with, as young people are in general. Think about the places millennials and Gen Z would normally go, like clubs. People who are in clubs have incredibly strong immune systems. Ever go to one of those daytime pool parties in Las Vegas? It's a pool full of people at noon who haven't slept from the night before, a bunch of rolling, roided-up dudes getting way too much sun after unprotected sex, snorting coke through a $20 bill that has germs on it the coronavirus is scared of, plus a boatload of alcohol, which they're still drinking at noon. And they're fine. People always say, the young think they're invincible. Yeah, because they practically are. At that age, you're like a bowling ball. You get thrown in the gutter and you pop right back up. And also, you let a lot of strangers put their fingers in you. Now, if you're young but not healthy, I'm not talking to you. You stay home. Same goes if you're a millennial who hangs out with octogenarians. You know, one of those typical young people who says, I only came here to do 2 things, drink beer and visit grandpa, and I'm all out of beer. Okay, not you either. By the way, the grandpa issue was well addressed recently by London journalist Janet Daly, who said about lockdowns, all this unquantifiable speculative social intervention is being done in the name of that small proportion of people who are known to be, in truth, the only ones in real danger from the virus. So as someone who just about counts because of my age, as one of those being protected by everybody else's sacrifices, I assume the moral right to say this: please don't. Don't give up the freedoms and the opportunities that are proper to your stage of life for my sake, and do not go meekly into that imprisonment to which the government has sentenced you. I think she's pretty right. Millennials should say to the vulnerable, we love you and we'll help protect you, but this is our time. You had yours. This is our time to set up our lives, make our mark in the world, get our careers going. I got people to do and things to see and fun to have. And if this 103-year-old lady from Boston can beat it, and this 103-year-old from Italy, and this 113-year-old from Spain, I'll take the odds. I'm here, no fear, get used to it. Safety is a virtue. But if it was the only one, nothing would ever get done. When JFK ran for president in 1960, his slogan was, "Let's get the country moving again." No one knew what it meant, but he was young and cool, so we were like, fuck yeah, let's go to the moon. Let's get the country moving again. Doesn't that feel better to you than sitting on the couch playing video games and masturbating to incest porn? Don't answer that.